Hold on just a minute now. Stop what you're doing right this second, 'cause this here ain't no accident, and deep down you already know that's true. I need you to listen to me. Not tomorrow, not later tonight when the house is quiet, but right this very moment. Heaven's been reaching out to you, and this moment here is that crossroads written about long before you even took your first breath. Saint Michael himself has been sent, standing just beyond your world, calling your name with a kind of urgency. The angelic realm ain't seen in a mighty long time. Don't scroll past this. Don't let the enemy plant that lie that this is just another video. I'm telling you, as the one who formed your bones and gave life to your lungs, if you walk away now, you'll miss the single most important message I've been holding for you all season long. Every second you stay is an act of faith, and every act of faith swings open a door no demon in hell can shut. I know you almost didn't click on this. I know something tried to pull your attention elsewhere, tried to tell you this ain't for you. That resistance you felt? It ain't random. It's calculated. The forces of darkness already know what I'm about to pour over your life, and they're scared to their core. So settle in now, let your shoulders drop, take a deep breath, and let me speak to the one I love. 'Cause what I'm about to say is gonna explain all you've been through and flip the whole story of your life starting tonight. I've seen those tears you never showed nobody. Watched you cry in places no human eye could see, under the shower's roar so no one'd hear, sitting alone in your car with your hands grip pinned tight on that wheel, chest heavy with a weight you couldn't name. I've sat beside you on those nights when sleep just wouldn't come, and your mind kept replaying every failing, every rejection, every time someone made you feel less than enough. You lay there staring at the ceiling, wondering if anyone truly sees you, if anyone knows how close you've been to giving up, if the smile you wear fools everyone, including me. It don't. I see through every mask you ever made. I know about the heaviness greeting you before your feet even hit the floor in the morning, that invisible stone pressing on your chest no amount of thinking happy thoughts can move. I know about the prayers you whispered that felt like they bounced off the ceiling and crashed back down to silence. I know about the promises folks made and broke, the love that promised to stay but walked away without looking back, the betrayal so deep you still flinch when someone gets too close. I know about the bills that pile up faster than the money comes in, the shame of struggling while it looks like everyone else is living easy. Hear me clear. You ain't forgotten. You ain't invisible. You ain't a lost cause. Every tear you shed stored, safe in my presence, not one drop wasted. 'Cause each one's been watering a harvest closer than you dare to believe. Before the world's foundations were laid, before stars were tossed across the night sky, before oceans knew their shores, I spoke your name. Not a whisper, but a declaration, echoing through every corner of heaven. Angels stopped and listened. The armies of light stood at attention, 'cause when I call a name it carries weight and destiny, and a mighty assignment so big, all creation shifts to make room. You weren't no accident. You weren't some mistake born from chance. You were chosen with purpose, crafted with care, placed in this very time for a reason your mind ain't quite grasped yet. Those gifts you carry, that sensitivity that runs deep, the way you feel things most folks don't, those ain't flaws. They're marks of a chosen vessel. I marked you before the womb, and that marks what's made your life feel so heavy, so intense, so like you're always under fire, 'cause what I put inside you is dangerous to the darkness, and they've been trying to snuff out your flame since day one. Now let me pull back the curtain just a bit and show you what's really been happening. You thought your battles were normal, thought everyone goes through seasons this tough, but truth is, the fight you faced ain't ordinary. It's strategic. There's a war over your life that's been raging since before you even understood. Every time you were about to step into something good, something fell apart. Every door just starting to open, a storm rolled in out of nowhere. Every moment of peace you caught, chaos snatched it away. That ain't bad luck, it's a coordinated attack. The enemy's seen the blueprints of your future, and he knows if you ever fully wake up to who you are and what you carry, his hold on everyone round you will be broken for good. You carry a frequency that shakes the darkness. Your prayers, even the weak, broken ones, send shockwaves through the spirit world. Your survival alone is a testimony that makes demons tremble, 'cause they've thrown everything at you and you're still standing. Bruised? Yes. Tired? Absolutely. But still breathing, still seeking, still watching this right now. That tells me the fight in you ain't dead, no matter how hard they tried to snuff it out. Now I gotta pause here, because what I just told you about the war over your life connects to something mighty important. Most folks ain't ever taught. There's sacred knowledge, guarded and fought over for centuries, a set of spiritual weapons entrusted to Saint Michael the Archangel himself, just for folks like you, people who carry a divine mark and face relentless opposition cause of it. This wisdom's been gathered into a powerful digital book called The Seven Swords of Saint Michael the Archangel, the sacred guide to breaking curses, seal in blessings, and activating the call of the chosen. This ain't just a book, it's a manual of war for those tired of being targets without knowing how to fight back. It teaches you the exact spiritual protocols hidden from the common tale, the ones dark forces have tried to keep from your hands, 'cause once you learn to activate even one of those 7 swords, the chains around your destiny start to break. The link to this digital book's sitting right at the top of the comments, pinned first. I need you to go on over there and download it now. As an act of faith, then come back and drop a comment saying, "I am chosen, and I will download the digital book." Do it right now, because this kind of revelation don't stay open forever, and the fact you're hearing this today, that ain't random, that's divine timing. Now let me keep going, because there's still so much more I want you to understand. I want to talk about your past, all those years you feel were wasted, the detours, dead ends, and seasons that seem to bring nothing but hurt. I know you look back and see a trail of broken pieces, wondering why I allowed it. Why the relationship that was supposed to be forever turned into your deepest wound. Why the job you poured your heart into got ripped away. Why the folks you trusted the most became the ones who hurt you worst. I hear that question you've been too scared to say out loud. Where were you, Lord, when all that was going down? I was right there with you, not standing off at a distance, no sir, but right there in the fire, standing shoulder to shoulder with you, turning aside those flames that could have burned you up, shutting doors that looked like blessings but were headed straight for ruin, taking folks out of the way who might have thrown off the very path you're fixing to walk. Every door that slammed shut, that was my hand protecting you. Every delay, just me setting things up just right. Every time you felt empty, that was me clearing the land to build something that'll stand the test of time. You weren't stuck, honey. You were being made ready. Now, a diamond don't understand why it's got to take all that pressure and heat, but without it, it's just a plain old rock. I wasn't punishing you, I was purifying you, and the you that's rising out of this fire. Lord, it's powerful, it's anointed, and it's strong as steel from everything you've been through. The enemy's already sweating because he sees that fire in your eyes. It's the look of someone who's been through hell and still believes. And let me tell you, there ain't nothing more dangerous in the spirit world than a believer who just refuses to quit. Now let me paint a picture of what's coming your way, because your time of crying is about to end. I ain't saying that lightly. I say it as the one who holds every season in his hands and has already signed the promise that changes yours. That dry spell with your money, it's about to break wide open, and it won't be a little trickle. It'll be a flood of blessings that pays off every bill, fills every gap, meets every need you've been too proud or too worn out to even mention. You're going to get help from places you never dreamed to ask, from folks you never had to call on, from chances that'll show up so quick you won't have time to catch your breath. I'm going to heal your body in ways that'll leave folks wondering how it happened. That ache you've carried for months, maybe years. It's under my command now, and I'm speaking healing to the spots medicine couldn't touch. Your sleep's changing too. You'll lay down and truly rest, because I'm taking away that worry that's held your mind hostage at night. I'm bringing people into your life who'll love you right, folks who see your worth without you having to prove a thing, who'll stick around not for what you can do, but because they recognize the light I put in you. That kind of love you've been dreaming of, the real thing with respect and soul connection. It's closer than you think, and I've been getting that person ready just like I've been getting you ready. Family ties? They're fixing to change too. The hurt, the silences, the things left unsaid between you and someone dear. They're starting to mend, and it'll kick off with a talk you didn't expect. Your joy's coming back. Not the fake kind you had to force, but the deep down, unshakable joy that bubbles up from a soul knowing it's finally home. I see you smiling again, laughing from the depths, waking up looking forward to the day instead of dreading it. I see you walking tall, head held high, shoulders back, because the shame that bowed you down is lifted, and you're feeling that sweet freedom. Now I gotta stop here, because what I just promised you, restoration and blessings, it's gonna take something from you. And this here's where a lot of folks get lost. Those promises? They're real, but you gotta line up with the spiritual truths that unlock breakthrough. That's exactly what the digital book, The Seven Swords of St. Michael the Archangel, was made to teach you. Inside you'll find prayers, declarations, and spiritual steps that match up with each of those seven swords, each one breaking down a stronghold that's been blocking your path. One sword busts generational curses. Another shuts financial doors the enemy keeps using to drain your pockets. Another puts divine protection over your family and kids. This ain't theory, it's tried and true, ancient wisdom that some powers tried to hide because it works. Head over to the first pinned comment up top and grab that digital book. Download it like you're going to battle against everything holding you back, and drop a comment saying, "I am chosen and I will download the digital book." Don't let this moment slip by. Obedience in this small window's what opens the big door. Now come back to me, 'cause I ain't done yet. I see the part of you that's worn out from carrying it all alone. You've been the strong one so long you forgot what it's like to be held. You're the one folks call when they're falling apart, but when you're the one breaking, there ain't nobody on the other end. You've carried burdens that weren't yours to bear, and you did it with grace, but inside, you've been crying out for just one person to take that weight for a minute. I'm that someone. I'm not asking you to have it all figured out. I don't need a plan or a perfect faith, just let go. Drop that burden right here at my feet. Your money troubles? Hand 'em over. Your health worries? Give 'em to me. Those broken relationships? Release 'em. The future you can't see, trust me with it. You don't gotta understand how I'm gonna fix it. You just gotta know I will. My track record with you? Flawless, even when pain clouded your view. Every time you thought it was over, I made a way. Every time it looked impossible, I carved a path right through the middle. I didn't bring you this far to leave you now. Rest in that. Let your soul breathe out. Let your spirit settle into the arms of a Father who's never lost control of your story. I want you to hear something about who you really are, 'cause the world's fed you a lie about yourself. They said you were too much and not enough at the same time. Too emotional, too sensitive, too intense, but never smart enough, never successful enough, never worthy enough to sit at the table. Those voices ain't mine. I never said a word of not being enough. What I said when I made you is that you're fearfully and wonderfully made, that you're royalty wrapped in everyday skin, that you carry the bloodline of the Most High and all the authority that comes with it. You ain't a beggar in my kingdom. You're an heir. You ain't a victim of your circumstances. You're a victor getting ready for your coronation. That insecurity, it ain't truth. It's a weapon the enemy uses to keep you small, 'cause if you ever stood up fully as who I made you to be, every chain in your family line would break, every curse that's followed your kin would lose its power, and every lie that kept you playing small would vanish like smoke. You're powerful. Not how the world counts power, but how heaven sees it. You're anointed, you're appointed, and you're about to step into the greatest chapter of your whole life. Now close your eyes just for a second and let me show you something. I want you to see the next season, 'cause I've already been there, and I'm calling you forward into it. I see you 6 months from now, and you're unrecognizable. Not in how you look, but in your spirit. The heaviness that's been weighing down your face is gone. There's a glow around you folks are going to notice and want to know about. Your bank account's showing the overflow I promised. The people around you, they're healthy and bringing life. And now listen here. The dream or calling you've been sitting on is finally taking flight, and it's picking up speed faster than you thought it would. 'Cause when I open up them floodgates, I don't do it halfway. I see doors swinging wide open in your work or your business, doors you never even knocked on before. I see invitations coming from folks who used to pass you by. I see your name spoken in rooms you ain't never set foot in, 'cause I'm the one putting it there. I see the one who broke your heart watching from afar as I lift you up into a love story so sweet. It makes the old one look like a rough draft. I see your children, or the little ones you'll have one day, walking in blessings, all because of the seeds you're planting right now in this moment of faith. I see your health restored, your mind calm as a still pond, your sleep deep and peaceful, and your mornings filled with a gratitude that only comes from someone who's been through the valley and now stands on the mountaintop looking out. This ain't no daydream. This is prophecy spoken by the one who never tells a lie, and every word I say carries the full weight of heaven behind it. Before I wrap this up, I need you to hear this one more time. That digital book, The Seven Swords of St. Michael the Archangel, ain't just some casual read. It's a mighty tool I'm putting right in your hands for the battle that's shifting from just holding on to moving forward in your life. You've been surviving. Now it's time to advance. Those 7 swords, they're the keys to doing just that. Each chapter guides you through unlocking a new dimension of angelic warfare over your money, your health, your family, your calling, and your peace of mind. Folks have tried to pull this book out of circulation because it shakes up the powers that